world. Hello. Okay, we have a finite amount of time before this throat seizes up. She's closing up. It's getting real sore in there. So, also, guys, you outdid yourself. I literally did a reading this morning. I already saw that there was like way more subscribers than I could have ever imagined. And then literally, like, I'm actually shocked. I came back on, like, we've doubled the amount. You know what I feel like, to be honest, guys? I feel like, yeah, I literally feel like I came home and there's literally 500 extra people. I thought I was just cooking for a couple people tonight, and now I have all these guests and I wasn't prepared. That's how I feel a little bit. I feel like a guest where I'm like, I don't know if I have enough snacks for everyone. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared to go for a little walk and bask in the sun and come back with an extra, like, I don't know, like 400 or 500 people. That's insane. You outdid yourself. Collective world. Well, thank you. Okay, well, let's get a little smoke about it. Welcome. Welcome. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. So, you know, if you find something useful here, take it. If I'm not your cup of tea, that's okay. That's okay. Oh yeah, spirit. Okay, hold on. I squeezed my own grapefruit juice. That's how much I love myself, but there's something in it. I don't know what it was. Oh yeah, we got some seeds. Okay, I digress. When I was walking, which direction do we want to go first, Spirit? Okay, before I was walking, Spirit and I were just chatting, and Spirit was like, you know, it's a great combination. And I was like, do tell. What is it, Spirit? And they're like, isn't it a great combination when someone is like wicked fun and stable? And I was like, yeah. And then Spirit was showing me, basically like, okay, does anyone remember? I do believe it was one of the Die Hard movies. It's the one, I don't think it's number one, but it's the one where, oh, bear with me. Sorry, it's the head cold now. Glover. Not old Mel. I want to call him Donald. It's not Donald Glover, but I know his last name's Glover. Oh, okay, the names are going. Okay. Anyway, he is somehow, it's a highway scene. I believe it's like a Brinks money truck, a bank truck. But anyway, there's this big, beautiful black woman, and she is a holy roller. She's in love. Danny? No. Oh, what's his name? For Pete's sake. Anyway, Glover, the actor. Anyway, but she's like the holy roller. Yeah, she's got the spirit. She has moved. She's been waiting for this moment. She has got it under control, and I do believe she has big, beautiful nails. So you need that kind of energy. That's the fun person. So Spirit's showing me, like, when you have that kind of energy, but in the stability being a car. Spirit was really being like, imagine that fun person, and then taking that fun and then putting it something stable, like a really dependable Toyota Accord. No. Honda Accord. Oh my god, everything is literally falling out of my head. I haven't taken any cold medication. A Toyota Corolla. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, a Toyota Corolla, a Honda Accord. I'm a Honda guy. Oh. Okay, guys, bear with me. Yeah, so I don't know if this is you, Collective, where you're like a perfect mix of fun. You are like that actress off of one of the Die Hard movies where, yeah, she's a holy roller. She's fun. She's a great time. Oh, I hope everyone knows exactly who I'm talking about. But it's that energy. But then, yeah, something that is going to be reliable, dependable, get you where you're going. Take that fun and be a stable container. Oh, yeah, a stable container. So again, having your cake and eat it too. Be a holy roller. Bring all that delight. Bring all that enthusiasm. But let's, instead of putting it in, I don't know, I hate to say it, a European card, they do break down a lot, and then it's costly. No shade, no shame, but I'm just saying, if we're going with reliable and dependable, those old Toyota Corollas, I'm telling you, get a million miles. Okay, so we have that. Gotta keep an eye on my candles, guys. because I always get into a candle situation. These candles go real crazy with me, so we got to keep an eye. Okay. So that's an energy. Oh, and then this little vixen from this deck, I'll show you. Guess who? Hold on. Yeah, this little lass right here. I was pulling my own cards, and then old Temptress came out, and I was like, great, I love her. But then, when I was looking, I actually saw Temptress, and if you look at her, she is a Temptress. I've never seen a Temperance card depicted so sexily. And you know what bothers me with this deck? It's the eyes. All of the people in here, a lot of them have eyes that are just white. There's no pupil. Oh, no pupil. As in student. Spirit, where are we going? Temperance and Temptress. Oh yeah, and then Spirit was also saying on the walk, I saw and heard, everyone's clutching their pearls, but nobody's wearing pearls. Well, ain't that the truth? Yeah, we're all pinching right now. Oh, and then the other download, follow me. Again, you're gonna learn to love. Spirit loves to, oh yeah, okay, there's 2 messages. Okay, let's stay on track here. Oh, Spirit. This is the thing I hate about being sick, to be honest. It's like, ugh, I already struggle sometimes with memory. That fog, yeah, she's moving in. I thought a fog is moving in. Temptress. Oh, look at these clouds. It's not fog, but those are snow clouds. I know a snow cloud. Oh yeah, those mountains, that is all snow, baby. It's about to be like blizzard conditions. I don't know, I even feel like this bunny is a little bit sus of her, giving her a sniff, being like, where'd you say you come from? Yeah. Okay. Well, clearly I want to get Snoopy and Scoopy on that energy. I don't feel like this is the fun energy that's coming in a stable vehicle. Oh, a stable vehicle. Stable. Okay, well, let's put this to the side. Okay, hold on guys, 1 sec. I gotta get out the tigers. Man alive. I was really staving this off. I gotta make a potent tea. Oh boy. Yeah. Guys, if I'm not around tomorrow, it's just because I'm feeling it. It's coming, it is. It's like that storm. There's a bit of a storm brewing, and you just gotta batten down the hatches. Yeah. And then sometimes you just gotta stop and pause. Yeah, stop, drop, and roll. Okay. Well, we got a lot of messages here. And, there's a hair. Amigo. Yeah, where's that little hair, amigo? Yeah, there. Got it. Okay. Okay. Well, let's call on those crowd favorites. God, Jesus, Grandma, Buddha, Archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors, anyone that you work and pray with. I'm not pulling that my God's better than your God's. I literally, you know. It's all the same to me. Just a different name, different teachings, different aspects. Oh yeah, I wrote it on my phone. When I was buying milk, yeah, I was literally going out to buy milk. And I heard Spirit say, in speaking to you, being like, you're not broken, it's your reference of yourself that is broken. I believe that's what it was. I wrote it down because I'm getting better at realizing that I'm never going to remember things the way that I used to. Okay, who's flying out? Oh god, here we go. Hey, 10 of Swords reversed. Hey, but you know what? I don't like this. Come on now, folks. Let's just... Oh yeah, because I want to give a little shove here. Okay, let's give a little shove. Yeah, I think you can. I think you can have fun yet very stable people. It's true. Some of my favorite people in the past, if I look now, I'm like, it's true. They were a lot of fun. Were they the most stable? No, they were not. No, they were not. No, they were not. Again, no shame, but like, yeah, take that big energy, that big fun energy. Oh, then you put in like, yeah, Honda Accord or Toyota Corolla. Okay. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. What are we beeping like that for? Oh god, 7 of Swords. Is this that Temptress? Are we just going straight into this wild energy? Whoa. Well, this is, to me, looks like... Oh, is that Suilo? Because there's 2 that kind of look the same. Yeah, in the runes, there's always a couple that look a little bit similar, and then they have different names. Well, I'm seeing it as Suilo, but on its side. So kind of, yeah, like an inverted sun. And there's not a lot of sun here. Oh, look at this big... I've never noticed there's a big face on this rock. Ooh, someone's trying to do something in the dark? Yeah, because the sun's on its side. But look, we got a little look-see here. Look-see-loo here. That doesn't look like Big Sky Daddy that got referenced in the other reading. Yeah, remember he had to get all pissy, he had to ream out people? Oh, I'm telling you, people? Oh, because then I heard, okay. Yeah, there is an energy, because then I heard, normally I hear easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. I heard easy greasy. Oh, we got a real greasy son of a bitch here. Yeah, a secret attack too. Like they're just literally, they probably just came from like, I don't know, Appy's, you know? They just came back probably from Cracker Barrel or something. Yeah, had a couple Appy's, just having a nice time. Temperance that is really Temptress. Uh-oh. Guys. I mean, I could put my finger on the pulse, but I don't even know if you need to be psychic. I think anyone could just look at that and be like, uh-oh. Okay. Grandma, first things first. First things first. Grandma, right here, right now. Need to know, who is this Temptress? I can't even see Temperance. I just see Temptress. 4 of Penties. Did you hear that seagull screech? Yeah, I feel like this is no bueno. This person is no bueno. Like capital NB. No bueno. Because whenever I get into the 4 of Pentacles, especially when I get into the 7 of Swords, like this person to me already reeks of personality disorder. And then with like Temptress, like when we get into that realm, 4 of Pentacles, if I see it in amongst other things, yeah, depending on how it's talking to all the other cards, the imagery. Oh, this person. Again, we gotta keep an eye. Ooh, this person. Oh, yuck. Ew, and I feel like their hair, yeah, like it like leads. Yeah, like Temptress. Yeah, like seducing you only to like burn you alive. Yeah, like follow. It's kind of like a Rapunzel situation, but again, inverted, where it's just like, oh, I don't know. It doesn't lead to anything pleasant. That's what it leads to. Ooh. Yuck. Okay, well, we're getting a real flavor here. Well, that's nice. I'm sure everyone's delighted to see her on the table. Oh my god, she's the High Priestess reversed. I don't get a lot of reversals. Again, inverted. Oh, man. 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 like, again, I'm always just coming back to, like, who has the time for this? Can't we just, like, all just, like, take a time out, a little reset, a little reboot? You know, if you want to be brimming with hatred and vitriol, but, like, take a pottery class. Like, take that energy, but, like, make something other than, I don't know. Yeah, all of this potential, and it's just wasted. Yeah, see, I keep checking my back. You gotta keep an eye on this one. Yeah, because again, the flames could... Someone wants to burn it down. Oof. Okay, well, let's continue on then. Okay, what's going underneath the Seven of Swords? The Three of Pentacles. See, this is normally a collaborative card. Yeah, someone does not like to get along. Someone doesn't like to play nice. Yeah, look at his face. He's all like grunty and smashy about it. Yeah, someone's having a bit of a fit. Yeah, they don't play nice. Yeah, they're playing all alone. Oh, collective. Collective. Yeah, just like that honk. Unnecessary. Oh, this, yeah, doesn't play nice. And remember how I said, this is, let's look it up right. This is the only Two of Pentacles. Yeah, just like this. These are so different. See, there's cooperation here. Normally the Two of Pentacles is about juggling. Trying to find equilibrium and balance amongst like too many plates in the air. Instead, what we see is, oh my God. Instead of having a hot dog about it, they're having a rabbit about it. There's two people. Again, look at the valley. Peace in the valley. Peace in the valley. Look at that. Oh, yeah, the sun. Oh. Oh, okay, so this is a message. See, so I'm working, as you can see, I have my yellow candles. I'm working with the sun energy today because it's Sunday. And so when I was doing some writing, normally when I work with the planets, I draw the symbol. So I drew the symbol for the sun. And then because Sawilo is the runic symbol, so I drawn the circle, and then I put a Sawilo, and then a Sawilo. And then I looked at it, and I was like, oh my God, SOS. So, on one hand, I feel like the sun is going to come out for you, but it's also like SOS is like, help. Okay, so going back to this guy. So, just like how I said, I was like, oh God, this guy's like on a timeout. Doesn't play nice. He's all by himself. All by himself. This is supposed to be the card of collaboration, cooperation, working on projects together. Yeah, he's all grunty and like getting all smashy in the corner by himself. And then, what should be a great time for all, no, had to invert it. Yeah, this person is inverted. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, well, Grandmama, take us there. What's next? Oh, Knight of Wands. Look at all this fire. Yeah, there's too much sun energy. Yeah, I'm always worried about that, the fire getting out of control. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. What's going underneath the Knight of Wands? Oh, the King of Wands reversed. Holy. I very rarely pull reversals. Oh, this person is bad news bears. Again, there's something here about inverted. Yeah, they're trying to be a King of Wands upright. They're not. They're a player. Yeah, a Temptress. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. This is the definition. Oh man, if you want to know a real, someone who gets around Charlie Brown. Like, we could just call that horse syphilis. Oh, giddy up. Yeah, this is someone. A Temptress. Yeah, posing as Temperance. A Knight of Wands, which is already a bit of a player energy, posing as a King of Wands, but again, they're inverted. They're upside down Charlie Brown. Oh, they don't play nice. Oh, collective. What the hell? What's going on? The lovers! Oh my god. And then what is upright is defending yourself. Ooh. Oh man. Just like I was saying in the last reading, like limber up and like get your electrolytes. I feel like you need electrolytes, not due to any sexiness here. This person is too much. Too much. Yeah, they are not in balance. Look at all that fire. Yeah, they're out of control. And it's weird because on one hand, it's like the Seven of Swords is good because it's cold. It's cold, it's dark. It's like, it's not warm and inviting. You know, you can just smell dampness. It's damp. I'm sure there's mildew on one of their satchels somewhere, you know? Yeah, so like they're a weird mix of like totally cold and they're just inverted. I think this is like, to be honest, my first reading for the channel anyways. 4 reversals. I only usually accept 2 reversals. Like, they were reversed in the deck, which is crazy, because normally everything's upright, and it's when they flip out, if they land reversed. Wow. Ooh. Hold on. Because he's upside down, I was able to look at his knees. Huh. Knees. Okay, where are you going with this, Spirit? Oh, they knees support. Yeah. They need support because, like, they are not tempered. This person... Okay, well, let's clarify this. I could just... Yeah, hold on. Oh, boy. Okay, what do we want to clarify with? Well, I guess we'll just keep going with this guy. Yeah, like, who's all... Wow. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's get into the Temptress. I mean, we did kind of clarify with that 4 of Pentacles, but is there anything else that you can tell us about this person? Oh my god, they're the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Well, and then right there is the 5 of Pentacles. So... this is like justice. This is like... And it's... But I'm also like... This would normally be like up, up, up. I'm hearing down, down, down. Oh god, wow. Yeah, it's like the 5 of Cups to the Ace of Wands reversed, but then to the 5 of Pentacles. To be honest, this actually kind of feels like it could for some be a continuation of the Reaming Out video. Doesn't have to be. But I am getting, like, because there's some justice coming through where I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay, this person's suffering. Seeing the knees. Seeing the knees. Well, I'm hearing Denise, so the name. Okay, Denise, Dennis. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit distracted because... Well, and there is something... Oh, it's just that metal? Well, because on the one knee... It's kind of like an orb. Yeah, sorry guys. Sometimes when Spirit starts Sometimes I catch it really quickly, and sometimes I don't. And sometimes I'm like, okay, like, Spirit, I gotta move on. I also heard D's nuts. So, again, maybe that's just a confirmation. If you've been dealing with an F-boy, I don't know. I could just hear him saying D's nuts. You're dealing with a man-child. You're dealing with, like, some kind of man-child or, like, yeah, some temptress. There's someone here is no bueno. Okay. Wow. They're so... Okay, but you know what? I'm gonna go with the Russian deck, because it's equally as kind of stark and depressing and beautiful, but, like, we'll get a flavor. Okay, so... Grandma, fill us in. We see this person. They're planning something because there's a 7 of Swords. This, whoa, flying up. It's the Fool reversed. Oh my god. Someone is about to make a fool of themselves. And look, this looks like a big golden sun. But look, it's like this person is kind of like, I don't like to get into the, like, things like Antichrist, but it's giving the, you know, opposites. Oh, but someone is, yeah, about to make a fool. And look, this fool is kind of depicted by the bouffon. The gesture, or the jester. But I did say gesture. But again, maybe this is kind of the, like, a bit more of the backstory, or, like, what's kind of happening to that reaming out person. Because it felt like live time, but it felt like it was about to happen. So, like, maybe they're about to, like, this is the big thing that actually brings them down. You got mud on your face, a big disgrace. We will rock you. Someone's gonna make a fool sound, be a big disgrace. Uh-oh. Okay, but can we know a bit more? Like, what are they planning? What are they gonna do? What is that? Oh boy. Page of Pentacles. Whoa. Page of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords. They're gonna make some type of offer. But it's backhanded. Because everything they do is inverted. So, and it looks honest. Because remember, everything they do is like the opposites. They're inverted. So if it's a Queen of Swords, you can bet your boots. Yeah, bet your little booties. This is a Queen of Swords, and so that is not an honest person. That is not someone who's coming correct. And they are cold and frosty. Unfortunately, when you get inverted with the queens, it just means frostier. She is so frosty. Yeah, this offer, they're going to offer something, but it's going to make a fool of them. But it seems to set them off. Oh, do you just reject the offer, and then they feel like a fool, and then they go berserk? Oh, I'm going to scream. I'm going to flip this table right on over. That is ridiculous. It's unnecessary. Like, oh my god, can we stop putting people on the moon and, like, teach people how to self-regulate? For fuck's sakes. Is that literally what it is? You get let down? Yeah, what is the offer? It is showing up as monetary, though. I mean, those types of people, again, they don't have anything emotionally to offer, so it always is something flashy. Oh, too many. Okay. Oh, I did see Justice peek out there. Okay, what is this offer? Pentacles. It's 4 of Pentacles. Again. See, they don't have anything to offer. And I think that's why you reject them. Yeah, look, he's all like sallow and like, yeah, dusty, musty, and greasy. Yeah, easy, greasy, beautiful cover girl, but not. It's just, there's something here that's tempting, but I think what's going to set them off, though, because, like, in fairness, it's an ace of pentacles to a page. That's 2 pentacles. This person only has 4 pentacles. Oh, see, this is where the sucker in me. See, I'm pulled in a little bit. I'm tempted, because I'm tempted to say, like, they don't have a lot. Yeah, they're greasy. They're dusty and musty. But they are offering you half of what they have. But it's not enough for you, because the 4 of Pentacles too is about like the last that you have. Oh, the last that you have. So it is someone who is really offering something. Let me. Well, regardless. This is the thing about feeling bad. Like, I don't feel bad enough to be like, oh man, please avert your eyes with this person. Like, but it's like watching a train wreck where you're like, some things you're just like, it's inevitable, but you feel bad. I kind of feel bad for this person because, like, even though they're a deficit in a lot of ways, they don't have a lot, but what they had left, they were actually cutting it half and half. They have 4 left. They're coming towards you with 2. But everything about them is incorrect. It is like a combination of flavors you would not want to have in your mouth all at once. Yeah, they're all uncomplimentary flavors. It'd be like putting, like, chili flakes and like sriracha with like cinnamon and nutmeg. Like, just take all the most random gross flavors and put them together. Yeah, this person is like, ooh boy. Okay, so tell me about the Knight of Wands. Justice. Okay. Oh, but see, this isn't anchored into anything. This is the one where it's like, again, if you look closer, you're like, at first I thought it had like the piece of wood was kind of like behind her shoulders, but then when I really started to like look into it, I'm like, these are not anchored into anything. They're just free floating. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this person doesn't make any sense. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, what appears to be balanced is not balanced. It is not tempered. And see, I feel like you've been suckered into this. Yeah, you got suckered into this. That's why she looks so bitchy. She's like, what the fuck? How did I get here? And there's also nothing in the scales to weigh. Yeah, this person, because there's nothing to offer. Oh, God. Okay, well, they've shown up as the 4 of Pentacles twice. Yeah, and a page. I feel like they've been watching you. I mean, unfortunately, I mean, this happens to all people, but I do feel like it predominantly happens a lot to women. But I've known a few men that this has happened to, so again, everyone's included, people. But yeah, you can meet someone or cross their path once, and then they lock in. And just like anyone, we all shoot our shot. There's nothing wrong with them shooting their shot. But what is fair to say, though, is that, like, it's not even about their pentacle. It's just, it's their flavors. They're really imbalanced. Oh. Okay. Guys, I'm not trying to be crass here, but this is literally what Spirit was showing me. So I had the cards lying like this, and I was really getting lost in it, but Justice is sitting right beside it. But I think this person is like obsessed with your chest area. And also with all this unbridled passion. Guys, I mean, you have to know your story. You're gonna know where you fit into this, but like, if there's someone, again, maybe it's just someone that, again, you pass by at work or like on your lunch breaks. If there's someone around you, it can be a man, it can be a woman, it can be a person, you're gonna know, but there's someone around you, I don't think you're that close. See, yeah, the fireworks going off, and it's with kids. Yeah, it's this inverted, yeah, trying to create a spark, a firework, and like, it's not fireworking. But yeah, I would just say, like, really be mindful. Because, like, we're living in a time when we gotta be real and honest and grounded. Like, we don't know what can set someone off. Yeah, now that I'm seeing this weird hyper-sexualized hyper-fixation on your body, that's where I'm like, oh, and it doesn't feel good, to be honest. There is a lot of male energy here, so even though this person shows up as a woman, but again, gender doesn't matter. You can be dealing with anyone with this going on. It can be anyone, but I am seeing for a lot of people it is going to be a young man. Oh, again, can I say it? We gotta start teaching empathy. We gotta start teaching how to emotionally regulate in schools. Oh my god. We gotta teach people like what consent is. We gotta teach people how to ask people out and how to handle rejection. I know it's smart, because the weird thing is, like, I can feel this person. It's like, it is a double-edged sword. Because they don't know, they can't see how, like, off-putting they are. But what I'm really, the struggle is that, like, they're all kinds of broken and twisted, but they really did try to, like, whatever they come towards you with, it really is something they think, and it presents as though it's like, it's their best offering. But what's so tragic is that it's really, yeah, it's like a big sandstorm. It's like kind of, yeah, it's like there's nothing there, but yeah, it's like a mouthful of sand. And I think this person is ostracized. That's why even at work, like, they're probably someone who's isolated. They probably don't have a lot of friends. They don't play nice. But this is also what makes people like this dangerous, because it's a mix of all those things. Social isolation with unwell people, but it's really challenging because it's like, well, not, like, no one wants to be around that, but then isolation makes it worse. Yeah, and to be honest, again, now seeing this too, I'm like, I don't know, I think they're fixated on you. They're fixated. Yeah, I really keep seeing the breast area. Ugh. Okay. So, Okay, let's just, because we're getting long into this. Okay, so Grandma, Spirit, Jesus. So what is the message for collective? Okay, well, you're the Emperor. And look, you have the sun. Yeah, like this is what a real emperor looks like. And you carry the sun. You don't come in all burning down things. Ooh, we got Judgment to the Hanged Man on the bottom. And see, you're the upright. So you're an upright Emperor, High Priestess. Again, going back to, this could be that person that gets reamed out. It could be a totally separate story. We could be in a different storyline here. But to be honest, we're gonna go trigger warning here. I'm gonna say it. This person, they might self-harm themselves. That's not your responsibility. I mean, as long as you're not bullying someone into killing themselves, like, let me be very clear about this, but like, everyone is allowed to reject someone, to be like, no thank you. So if you were to say no thank you to someone, and then they unalive themselves, that would not be your responsibility. Oh, this person may also just threaten suicide. If you reject them, that might be their thing. Yeah, I was feeling, again, the personality disorder. That's a real BPD move there. Yeah, threatening to be like, if you don't go on a date with me, I'll kill myself. If you don't stay, I'll kill myself. Well, it seems like it's gonna get handled, though. What is Judgment? And, like, you're intuitive. You're a real High Priestess, so, like... And she doesn't look like she has sand in her mouth. I can tell you right now, she's in a very sandy, dusty place. She doesn't have sand in her mouth. She doesn't even have a stitch of sand on her, like, makeup. Or her, like, lip gloss. She's doing great. Okay, so what is the Judgment card to the Hanged Man for this person? Oh, Temperance and Ace of Swords. They might be forced to receive help, actually. Because look, oh, I heard Librium. I'm not saying that if you have bipolar, like, this is, you know, we're not throwing shade. And there's no shade on mental illness here, but I'm also not going to condone, just because you're unwell doesn't excuse stalking, harassing, delusional behavior that borders on kind of terrifying, to be honest. So, like, yes, while lots of compassion for anyone struggling, but it's like, this is what I mean. Unnecessary. Oh. So sorry, folks. Are we gonna turn that off? Oh, for the love of... Okay. Yeah, the alarms are sounding. The alarms are sounding. This could be your alarm sounding. Yeah, I may be woo, and I'm not here to scare people, but no one needs to be a psychic to know that right here, right now, we are living in a very interesting time, to say the least. And people feel very entitled, and also people fall through the cracks. Like, that's just the other issue. Like, some of these things that I think could be averted if, again, people had access to things like... Whatever, don't get me started, but okay. But there's a truth here, and there is a tempering. But yeah, this person looks like they had a lobotomy, to be honest. This person might also just self-harm and end up in a hospital. Yeah, I'm getting a few things here. Okay, so what's the outcome for you? Like, are you gonna be okay? What do we need to know for collective? Do you need to do anything? Or are you gonna be okay? What's the... Oh, we got the devil. Devy devil. I don't think this is someone that you see. And also, because look, it's just like with Temperance being the Temptress. It's like, normally Temperance... Actually, these are probably the two Temperance cards that are creepy as fuck. They got some real weird eyes going on. Yeah, this person... You know when people are unwell, they do. Like, also, like, some serial killers. Like, also, this is, like, that serial killer, Karla Homolka. That's giving Karla Homolka eyes. Dead inside. But I don't know if you notice them for whatever reason. Like, maybe you just don't notice them because... whatever, like, they could literally be in a crowd. Like, you go through a mall every day, and they're, like, the janitor, or they're the person that sits and eats their lunch on their lunch break, and they just see you. Either way, they've locked into your body, they're objectifying you, but see how, yeah, it's like... And he kind of looks normal, and I guess, like, slightly handsome? But see, she doesn't see. Okay. So, Grandma. Can we get some clues? Like, what does the collective need to know, then? The Star and the Two of Wands. Well, when I was looking at this, I noticed... Let's zoom? No. But there's, like, some kind of, like, key-like thing over her eye. And then when I look at this, it looks like that. And really, I swear, that hair, those dry ends, yeah, that's her. And then we have the Two of Wands. But also, you're a High Priestess. So there's something here about, like, even though you're not... Maybe you physically don't see them right away, or you haven't noticed them. But again, the warning bells are going off. Oh, well, with the World the Globe here, yeah, I heard that maybe you're a content creator too. This is someone who watches you. Yeah, WW... World Wide Web. Oh my god. I just got so tired. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Okay, well, hold on. Hold on, I want to go back to, actually, yeah, the runic deck. Hold on, let me put these back in. You get back in, you get back in. You get back in. Okay. Let's put you. Oh yeah, old Frosty. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you go here. You come here. Okay. Okay, well, you're gonna be okay. 6 of Cups. Because really, what I locked into is just your energy. I'm like, how are you gonna be doing? Because I feel like a lot of this is like, it's giving you a warning, but I feel like this person... Hey, you're gonna be okay. Okay, so let's go back to this person. So, like, what happens to this person? I feel like they go off. Yeah, they make a fool of themselves. Oh, what am I meant to? I gotta close the door. I love those kids, but goddamn, they've been doing that all day. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna go off. Okay. Yeah, like they're trying to create something that just does not exist. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there because it's long. You're gonna know. Like me just already, like you would have been like, because either something feels off, maybe you don't know why, but something feels off. This is gonna be a confirmation because we can all feel people's unwanted, especially when it's a more sticky, nefarious, unwell energy. But again, be really mindful of your surroundings in the next little bit. Be really mindful. I can't stress it enough, you know? Especially if you're, I mean, I feel like at this point, this person could go off daytime, nighttime, but like, you know, in the nighttime especially. Yeah, because this one is plotting in the night, you know? So even if you're with friends and you're thinking you're okay, like, I don't know. I'm just really sensing this person is about to explode. They're about to go off. So this is the time to be all hands on deck, really mindful. Batten down the hatches. Yeah, because the storm's coming. That's what I said at the beginning. You just have to batten down the hatches. So there is a storm coming. Okay, so you need to prepare. And it's just about, you know, no one needs to step into hysteria, but it just means to be like, okay, what things do we need to implement? How can I be safer? If you know who it is, like, do you know what I mean? Like, just start and then just implementing, you know? Be strategic. Remember, you're the emperor. You got nothing to be afraid of. And this person does get handled, but that doesn't mean that, like, you want to be preemptive. Okay, well, gang, sorry about that message. Jeez Louise. Okay, I gotta go lay down and be sick. Yeah, it's time. Time to have a little snooze. Take care out there. Yeah, take care of yourselves out there. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, I gotta go. Okay, well, stay blessed, stay golden, stay safe. Oh, hopefully there's gonna be a really great upswing of deliciousness for you. Okay.